Ah. Trying to copy and paste into a Twitter here. Alright, we'll call that good for right now. If there's anyone else that you guys want to tweet at or whatever, spread the word on Facebook. Let me know. Alright. Just trying to make sure that the stream is up and running before I get going again here. I need to change that to... All right. Almost ready. Sorry about all that. Sometimes you've got to... take a second to promote what you're doing. Ah, I don't need all of that. There we go. Alright, I think we're good to go here with a little classic Castlevania, the one that started it all, Castlevania 1. Oh, let's see how bad I can do at this. It's been a while. Something that's kind of neat about this game is if you let the demo screens run for a little bit, it takes a while for the music to kick on. If you jump across that, you can get an extra little bonus money bag. Because, like, in other Castlevania games that I've played, as you maybe have seen already, points get you extra lives. And that is always a good thing. Oh. Oh, he got me. He got me. Not sure what's going on. That seems almost as though the chat is dead. Oh, I'm about to get hit. Oh, there we go. Now, if you watch speedrunners, they do a thing with this where they get a bat from the left side of the screen to come and boost him across there. I've never been able to do that, though. I either miss the bat completely, or when it hits me, it doesn't kick me up there where I need to go. Oh, normally that would upset me, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Oh, you got a duck there. Yay, free stuff. Secrets. $21.20. Man. Means we're over 21.12. And only really huge nerds understand why that's significant at all. there it goes. There's the music. There we go. And got a jump and whip so we can get a pose. But man, 2120. That's awesome. Means we're less than $400 away from me having to play Punch-Out blindfolded. So spread that word too. I'm doing all kinds of crazy stuff here. Playing Castlevania for 24 hours, for God's sakes. Look at that. It's like magic. A little crown just appears out of nowhere. Take that, bat. That's what you get for sleeping all day. Now I'm gonna try to get as many of the little secret things that I at least know where they are throughout the game. If I'm really lucky, I won't die until I get to the last stage. I'm not gonna guarantee anything, as I haven't been playing as well as I would have liked. Let's see, I believe. Yep, that's a dagger. No one wants that. Look at that. There's treasure lying around! I think they could, you know, make some repairs to the place. Like I said before, when I was playing Lament of Innocence, there's cobwebs and dust and all kinds of mess around. Tell me you can't hire a cleaning guy? I say give Igor a couple more bucks in a week and make him clean up? Come on. I'm sorry for the constant little wave that's going down the screen. I don't know what's doing that. There we go. Got the cokes. Firebomb, holy water. Whatever you want to call it. Ooh-ah. Again, the reason why you want to hit the candles with your sub-weapon is because if you do it, I think it's 10 times, you get a multiplier, which allows you to throw more than one at a time. Which makes things go a lot quicker when you're trying to kill everything. Let's see, I'm trying to remember where. Oh, look at that. Somewhere around here is another bonus fella, I believe. Maybe not. Thought there was one more here. Maybe that's somewhere else. But now let's watch how the holy water just decimates everything in this game. It's what you really want to get. Every now and then that'll happen where you get a rosary from one of the snakes that she spits out, but I've never gotten one before I've killed her to see what happens. Got a few more people watching right now. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for donating. This has been a great day. We have been playing since about 3 o'clock Central Time today. So let's see, we're man, almost 5 hours in to our 24-hour Castlevania marathon. Doing this for Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. It is Crohn's and Colitis Awareness Week. And doing this as our part for the event this week, and I'm going to be going until 3 o'clock tomorrow, unless we raise $2,500 before I'm done. Then when I'm done at 3 tomorrow, I will throw in a little extra and do attempt a blind run of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Now, what I mean by that is I will be blindfolded for that. So, hopefully you can join us for that, or you'll still be around, maybe. But spread the word if you can. Just share the links to the Twitch page, to the donation site that you see on the page. Put it up on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, anywhere else that you think might find people that want to watch a whole bunch of old school Castlevania games get played, and that might help us spread the word about what we're doing here today. If you can donate, that is awesome. Even if it's $1, hey, we will take it. We're very happy to get whatever we can get. Just happy to be here doing our part for Crohn's and Colitis Awareness Week and trying to raise money for Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. And right now I'm getting my butt handed to me a little bit by some crows. Yeah, this is just such a classic game. It's definitely a change for what was normal at the time for NES games. Before this game, I don't remember there ever being a game that had like sub-weapons, where you have to hold up and B to use them. That became a little bit of a staple later on. I know games like Ninja Gaiden, or Ninja Gaiden, as it's supposed to be called, were heavily influenced by the likes of Castlevania. And, just the fact that you're using a whip, you are stuck to your jump. There's no turning back. There's no floating jumping at all going on with this game. The delay in your whip, like I said, the fact that it goes behind you first. Just so many little things that were innovative about this game. Plus the music, the horror theme. I mean, how many horror games were there before this? I don't know if Haunted House on the Atari 2600 counts. Granted, you could maybe say Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Halloween or Frankenstein on the Atari 2600, but still, this is based off of classic Universal horror monsters for the most part. And the reason I got it paused right now, besides the fact that I love to talk with my hands, is just this shot in the background where that's the end of the game. If you look at it, like, that is where the end of the game takes place, in that little castle keep. If you were watching me play Lament of Innocence and I was talking about going up those stairs and how cool that was the very first time I saw it, and there's the moon in the background and all the clouds, it's because of that right there. And we'll get there here shortly. But I just always loved how you could see that now before, you got there. Let's see, I think that's the dagger. No one wants that. It should go away. I think. Is it here? I thought there was a way you could get another little thing to pop up, but I guess not. Now, the little block I'm standing on has a little piece of wall meat, but we don't want that right now. Because a little trick I learned back in NAMM, that if you just do this and spam your holy water, your cokes if you will, you can just kill them. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as the kids would say. Jeremy Young, you are awesome. Thank you for donating. I just got a notice. I don't know how long ago it was when you did that, but man, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Alright. Whew, this is make or break time now, as Frankie's level gets a little meh. Because those bats. And because of that. Have to be very careful, because if those bats get underneath your whip, they are very likely to knock you into the water. This was one of those levels that, growing up, took me and my friends a long time to try to get through. Oh, gosh. I was lucky on that. You have to duck under those spikes. You know, a bat can come when you're in the middle of that and knock you off. And, like, you don't have a whole lot that you can do about it. So there's that. And then you get into this with the big eagles or harpies dropping off all the little hunchback dudes, little Igor-looking guys, or flea men as they get called later. Now the thing that can really mess you up here is that they love to drop axes right here, and if you're not paying attention, it's very easy to accidentally pick one of those up, and that can be very, very difficult with the upcoming fight with Frankenstein's monster. Now, the little dragon bonehead thing here that's coming up, I always used to have trouble with him, but you can just walk under him. Keep up the good job. I will try. Thank you, sir. I know on last year's stream, someone accused me of being overpowered with the holy water. And that may be. But with as much as this game likes to cheat, I will take it. And yes, games cheat. It is a proven scientific fact that video games cheat. And I will fight you if you try to tell me otherwise. And right now I'm going to cheat. Gotta get them extra points. Woo! Alright, we're making short work of this game, jeepers. We're already in stage 5. But then again, I've been playing this game since 1987, so I know it a little bit. Now, I might die on this stage. It's possible. If I don't mess up, I won't. Oh, God. Come on. There you go. Ooh, that... Oh, come on, come on. Ah, shoot. Hoping I could get that invincibility before I got hit, but then I got hit. And I didn't get the invincibility. I always thought this stage was really creepy. And, I mean, and that's cool. But, again, I always thought that the music really set the mood with this stage, too. Because the lady who composed the music... Oh, no! I didn't even see that there! Oh, well. I think there's a thing here. There we go. That'll help. I just learned about that. Wish I'd have known about that back in the day. I think there's another... holy water somewhere in this stage. I hope so. Otherwise, we might have some issues getting past the Grim Reaper. Man, I didn't even see that knife there. I can't believe that, man. Ah! Anyway, yeah, the lady that wrote the music for this game also wrote the music for Symphony of the Night. I think I've said that a couple times already, but it bears mentioning, so... Are you gone? Okay, he's gone. Man. That upsets me. Really upsets me that I didn't see that knife there. It just blended in perfectly with the background. That's upsetting. There we go. Okay. You know, and that's how I always felt too. Is, you know, I'm not grinding levels. I'm not getting anything special. It's just what the game's giving me, and working with it. But I mean, it does make some of the bosses like a lot easier. I thought there was a thing here. Maybe it's here? Oh well. Maybe not. Okay, I think there's a holy water up here, which will help tremendously. Or maybe not. Ah, shoot. There we go. Man, that almost looked like I knew what I was doing. Maybe there's not another holy water. Not. That's dangerous. Man, I really thought there was one more in this stage somewhere. Unless I've already passed it, which could be. Oh dear. This is why not having the holy water is horrible. Okay, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Normally, with the holy water, I can go through and I can fight the Grim Reaper, and he doesn't even move. But, now that I don't have holy water, I'm gonna have to fight him with the boomerang, which overall isn't a horrible thing. It's just a lot harder, and the opportunity for me to die increases greatly. Because it only takes 4 hits for me to die, and I'd rather not. Let's see here. Get our wall meats. This part becomes much more difficult without holy water as well. Oh, shoot. Okay, there's that. Thank you. Oh boy. This is gonna be a fight now. And though it may seem like I don't have a whole lot of health gone, I do. When it comes to this fight right now like this, yeah, I've got a ton of health gone already. Whew! Man, that had my heart racing there for a second. I didn't know if I was going to make that or not. Whew! That deserves a chip. Okay. Ooh, boy. For a second there, I thought I was going to glitch out. I might die in this stage. I usually do at this very beginning part. One of these bats kills me, or I get psyched out. Oh! Just like that. Every time something like that happens, where a bat comes along and hits me just the right way. Okay, there we go. Take that. Okay. I was really hoping I could do a no-death run on this, but I always know how that beginning part gets me. I always gotta remember I need to take that axe with me. Maybe I should have saved that. Come here. I knew that stupid thing was coming up. I just didn't remember where. Oh god. Isn't there? Yeah. Wall meat. Thank you. Ah, stupid bird. See, birds are jerks. Big old jerks. Yee! No! I think what we might do up here is just die, because I know... yeah. I know I'm not going to do it with that much life. So, here's what we do. We die. Do this trick I learned back in Nom. Well, we go up and down the stairs, and we get... hearts. See, this is what I was talking about, the very beginning of the thing when I was fighting Walter in Lament of Innocence, and then later on, even when I played Dracula, or Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 3. So that is such an iconic image, you know, for Castlevania fans. Love it. Just gonna go up and down the stairs here, like I said, a couple times, get some hearts. Maybe what I'll do, too, is try a trick and get myself a multiplier for the holy water I'm going to want to use to fight, not Dracula's first form, but his second form. His first form I'm just going to probably take down with the whip. So let's see here. Oops. Now with Dracula, you have to be very cautious, because if you jump before his cape opens, he'll shoot his fireballs up at you. And then you also have to be careful of where he's going to appear, because you have no idea. So it's just best to stay in the middle of the screen and pray he doesn't appear right on top of you, because that's about the worst thing that can happen. So far, he's being pretty generous with me. Eh. Ah. I'll take that. Oh, shoot. I guess I could have beaten him with that little bit of energy I had, after all, so... Oh, I have not done Rondo of Blood yet. That is coming up. Gonna do... Castlevania 2, then Castlevania 4, then Rondo of Blood, then Dracula X, then a whole bunch of Symphony of the Night and Castlevania Bloodlines. If I've got some time, I might drag my PS3 in here, maybe play a little bit of Lords of Shadow, and Mirror of Fate. So, got quite a bit to do yet. One of the cool things about the credits here, if you look at all the names, they're either plays on, like Dracula, Christopher B instead of Christopher Lee. There was like Ram Stoker, Bello Lugosi, instead of Long Chaney Jr., it's, you know, Lou Chaney Jr. or whatever, instead of Max Schreck. Yeah, there's lots of cool little play on words with old actors in the old Universal monster movies, the Hammer monster movies, directors, writers, and Simon Belmondo. He's Belmondo in Japan, but in America it's Belmont. I think Belmont sounds better. And then especially with like Castlevania 3 that I played earlier, it's Trevor Belmont, but in Japan he's Ralph. It's like King Ralph. Just not as good. Oh, look at that. There's my multiplier. And like Castlevania 3, you know, you get to play this over. It's not nearly as hard as Castlevania 3 is. There's the thing I was trying to do earlier. But you'll see monsters are faster. There's bats now that weren't there before. So yeah, and like the last couple stages of the game, if you get hit, it takes off a quarter of your energy. So you only got 4 hits. Oh god. See, look at that. Already almost dead. But that's the biggest difference between the first go-around and the second go-around is just, yeah. Enemies are faster, you get hit. When you get hit, it takes off more health. And there's always these extra bats flying around that kill you. That's why God invented wall meat. For those times when you're, you know, feeling low on energy. You just need a quick snack, a quick pick-me-up, if you will. That sucks. Oh. I'm just going to go through this first stage. Alrighty. Thank you. Appreciate you checking in, and come back and see us, Techno. Hi, Sedate Me. I don't think the bosses are any different, but other than that they, you know, will do more damage when and if, how, or why they hit you. Ooh. Hey, look at that. Pow. Alright, really quick while we're going in between games, I'm going to send out a couple more tweets. Going to stop the stream just really quick, and then you're going to get into some Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. So, don't go anywhere. I'm going to be right back, I promise.